Hi, Mom. I heard on the radio the other day that Mother's Day was close at hand. Since I heard that, I've been thinking a whole lot about you. You know, Mama, you knew me 9 months before anyone else. And it was you that made sure all us kids had clean clothes and clean underwear on. You said that was in case it was in an accident or something. It was you that made sure we kids were eating all the right foods and that we never went hungry. I can look at my waistline now, Mama, and think I might have eaten too well. Just maybe. Mama, I remember you having all us kids in church every time the church doors were open, making sure we had the values and the beliefs that were instilled in you by your mother and father. Mama, I remember Little League baseball and burr haircuts and how there was always a dog in the front yard. I remember, Mom, you trusting me to go to the store for the first time all by myself to buy a loaf of bread. You'll never know how much that meant to me. Mama, I remember my first love gone bad and how you eased the pain by saying, I love you. And Mama, when it came to the neighborhood bully, you had the best advice of all. Run. Through the years, Mama, you divided your attention equally among a house full of kids, and I don't even think Houdini could have pulled that off. Mama, I remember if there were 4 people at the table and only 3 pieces of apple pie, how you suddenly decided you didn't like apple pie that much anyway. I remember all those Christmas mornings when we kids got you and Daddy up at 5 a.m. to show you what Santa had brought us, and how you seemed as surprised as we were. I remember how you made every birthday special by not buying something dumb like clothes or underwear for us kids. I remember how you made sure that we knew the true meaning of Christmas and Easter and what they really stood for. Mama, like so many other families today's, ours was also rocked by a word that we kids had never heard, nor did we understand. All that we knew was that Daddy didn't live at home anymore. Although it's hard for us kids to understand, I can look back now and I can remember the hurt and the pain in your eyes. But Mama, you knew you had a job to do, and that was to get 4 kids through those terrible teenage years. Mama, I can remember driver's license test, junior, senior proms, and you telling me wearing my hair down to my eyes made me look like an English sheepdog. Mama, I remember you putting up with my infatuation with the monkeys and the birds and the Beatles and the Guess Who, and how you took a pair of scissors to one of my records because one of them had a bad word in it. Mama, you had the roar of a lion, the eye of an eagle, and the heart of a saint. Mama, there's so many people today who wish they could look into their mother's eyes just one more time to say I love you. I wonder what they'd give to do that. I know no matter how many times I say it, it'll never be enough. But I'm willing to try. Mama, I love you.